Um, so yeah, I had my esophagus procedure, and they found like five things wrong. I knew something wasn't right. Um, I have to see the doctor like in another 2 weeks to see. They have to test it for cancer. But this is weird, and it would explain why I feel like I'm choking. I usually, because of my back injury, I hear cracking in the back of my neck, and there is a bone in my neck protruding into my esophagus. That's insane. I do have an irritated esophagus. I've got like, I could probably put it up here, all the things that, it was five things, and so now I have to take like these prescription antacids for she said for a good 6 months. Um, I was feeling I took the antibiotics, and after I did that video, like the next day or a couple of days later, I had a hard time breathing. I had chest pains. I'm like, what the heck? I went to my pulmonology um, appointment, and he said that what I was taking, the antibiotic I was taking, was causing my esophagus to spasm, and that's why I was feeling pain and having hard to breathe. I took all these tests, and he said everything was fine, and I did the sleep lab study, and yeah, I knew I kept saying it's harder for me to breathe with that thing on than off. And now I take bromelain, and that helps to keep my nasal passages clear. It's like some sort of a vitamin you get at a health food store, and it's specifically for your airwaves, your air passages, your airways. And he said that I did worse with it on, with the lab study. And so that really gets me upset. Those girls really freaking played me. I mean, even though I'm covered 100% and the insurance company pays for it, but that was an unnecessary anxiety-ridden experience that gave me anxiety for a week. And the next time that like the company calls me every couple of months to see how I'm doing with it, and they could see I haven't used it yet, and I'm gonna tell them that was wrong what they did to me. And he was like, I brought it in because I thought they were gonna have to adjust it because it can only be adjusted manually by them, which is very frustrating. And he saw it, and he said, oh, you bought it anyway? And I told him those girls made a horrible stink, and I did it, and and I didn't need to do none of that. I didn't need to go through any of that. But at least the good news is I don't have to use it. He said, you definitely stop breathing, but that machine makes it worse for you. Okay? Because when I stop breathing, I'm gasping for air. I'm like, I'm like that. And that happens to me maybe twice a year. That happened to me once this year already. But I don't, I haven't been going through that. So anyway, I'm finally getting into a much better sleep pattern. On Friday, since they had to sedate me to do the esophagus procedure, I guess from the sedation, I didn't take any naps. I had to be up at like 6 in the morning. I didn't take any naps. So I wound up going to bed about 9-ish. And I'm finally waking up at 8 o'clock again in the morning. And I stay in bed till 9. I just lay there till 9 o'clock and then I get up. So this has been a pattern. And so what I've been trying to do is get to bed by 10 o'clock every night. School's going to start in a week. And it's a little rough because my body's used to going to bed around midnight, But it's I hate losing half my day. I hate losing my morning. And now it's weird because now I got my mornings back and I'm like, what do I do now? I've been without mornings for like 3 months. What do I do now? So many things I could be doing, but I was so out of it from the, the sedation. That was that was really weird for me. But now of course I'm doing things that I need to do now. Got the garage cleaned in one day. I was shocked. I didn't really sweep it. It's just that I was saving boxes because I keep saying I want to sell my dolls and sell my unused or lightly used makeup, and it just never happens because I never have time. So I'm like, you know what? These boxes just everywhere. So I took the boxes, threw out the boxes. Our TV broke down. I thought maybe they said it'd be about $400 a fix. I was saving it. We just threw it out. I could get it for $400. I could go to Walmart and get a new TV. Not a big screen like that, but so I mean, we just threw out stuff that we haven't used. We're going to give away stuff that I was saving that I haven't used. The rule of thumb for messy people is if you put it away and you don't use it within a year, you have to supposed to get rid of it. But there are some things that it's just that my apartment's too small, and I mean, like, I have all my pictures. OMG, my pictures, the boxes broke during the hurricane. A little bit of water got in the bottom. The boxes got broke, and a couple of my pictures got ruined. So stuff like that. Like, if God ever blesses me with my own house, I want my walls to be filled wall-to-wall pictures of my family. So there are some things like a lot of my plushies I'm not giving up. A lot I would sell, but I just after we got rid of all the boxes and after we organized like the pictures in the broken boxes, a couple of things that we had just kind of thrown in there, and after we put all of those in boxes, we were there for maybe 3 hours at most, if even that, and we got it clean. I just wanted to sweep it, but I was done. I was just done at that point. It's hot. It's like feels like over 100 degrees. It's in the 90s, but it feels like 100 with the heat index over 100, like 106, I think. And I know one day it was like 108, and the heat index, So I was just dripping sweat. So I just came home and I washed my hair, took a shower. And then my hubby says he scheduled the carpet cleaning, so then we had to pick everything and I started sweating again. But I said, well, I'm waiting for him. I'm going to, finally do this video. Tomorrow, I could probably sweep and bring some stuff to the Salvation Army, and then Thursday I'm going to clean my brushes, and then Friday the dentist. Got the bathroom nice and clean. Thank God. That was bugging the crap out of me. My kids did some cleaning up in the kitchen. The only thing I would love to clean my refrigerator, but right now I'm just trying not to overdo myself. My body just can't handle stuff the way it used to. I lost like 30 pounds, but because I got sick, I had a stomach virus, and I lost like 10 pounds in one weekend, and I gained a couple of those pounds back. I'm trying to stay away from carbs. I still have them, but I'm trying to stay away. So I did gain a couple of pounds back, but just trying. So yeah. So just that's just what's been going on with us. I hope. Oh, now I remember what I want to do tomorrow. I want to get on my phone and look for a plastic surgeon for my daughter. And just make the other phone calls that I need to make. A couple of phone calls left. I'm going to have to take the car to get inspected, so I got to make an appointment for that. So tomorrow I'll probably be on the phone probably all morning. I could be on the phone sometimes just for hours dealing with stuff, which is exhausting. So I got pain shots in my hips. Thank the good Lord, because I would have never been able to do the garage. It's just too much. And then come home and start cleaning the house too. Usually my body would just forget. I'd be in severe pain. I wouldn't be able to move. When I did my bathroom, I did it before my pain shots. I was really bad. I couldn't even finish my tub. I just did the best that I could, and I didn't even deal with the walls. I just splashed Clorox all over it to try and get some of that mildew off. So I mean, it looks decent, but for me, it's not the way I would have liked it. But still, it still looks good though. So yeah, so next week I got I got 2 days of school, an appointment on Tuesday, an appointment on Thursday, and most likely Friday I take the car to get inspected. So I know I'm going to do something every day, but I really like to give my floors a good mopping. I'm just so glad the carpet cleaners are coming today. Usually they come in the morning. I don't know what happened. My hubby said they didn't give a time. They come on the property and they clean different apartments. I mean, different floors, and they said they'll come and do ours. And so that makes me happy because it's like my I don't know where I don't know if these were spider bites on my toes or mites from the carpet. We used to do the carpet twice a year, and now we just do it once a year. So I'm just so happy. 1 year left of school, and then hopefully I can have some time to rest. Maybe then I could start, selling my dolls and stuff like that. I haven't even been crocheting. It's just been between dealing with the anxiety and just the sheer exhaustion. I just haven't really been crocheting. Although I made some cute little things I would have liked to have I would have liked to have sold. These little little dish rags, just really cute little dresses, small cute little dish rags. I made about 10 of them between last year and earlier this year, and I just stopped. I have not been crocheting, and maybe I'll be able to start again. Once my son finishes school, at which point he is going to learn how to drive, because I'm not driving him to work. No, I'm done. I'm so tired and so done. So anyway, got my pain shots. I had my esophagus done. They said that I do have I have this like a wearing away. They think it's because I have to take naproxen every day for pain. And they said that I know one of the things is you have to eat before you take any type of over-the-counter pain meds, and you should stay away from coffee, which I've been doing anyway because of the anxiety. I just thank God that the anxiety is at such a minimum right now. The Prozac's been working 100%, and it's only like if something makes me anxious, I'll have some anxiety, and just finally, I feel like after 3 months I've been in a more normal sleep pattern. So yeah, thank God. And so pretty sure that at the end of the month, by the end of this month, we will start seeing the Halloween collections up. Some Walgreens will probably start carrying that. And I'm hoping that, like last year, Wet n Wild skips the holiday collection because I can't afford it. I just can't. I'm dying over here. Even though I had, I pay over 6 months. There's other things I want to get, and I can't because I'm still paying these off, and one of them is an ultra limited edition. Sugar Pill got together with Trixie Mattel and did a collaboration, so she's coming out with something that she says is super limited. Not like the other stuff that she still has it there, the little twin stars. This, is only going to be sold, she said, within her company, and so that I can't wait on because that's super limited edition. So like she came out with the new more like plumbing neutrals and pinky neutrals and warm neutrals. She came out with some shimmery stuff for the summer, lip colors, liquid lipsticks, and I still haven't been able to buy them because they're like $18 each, and Wet n Wild takes priority. But I know I'm gonna need to get this when it comes out. Also, my friend told me, and I looked it up, that Lime Crime sold her company. She kind of stepped back and let someone else run it for a while. With all the drama and the negative stuff that was going on, she took a step back, and it became bigger than she can handle. And so it was being run by someone else, and then she finally sold it in June. So now people are looking back into using the products. It's the only high end I will buy is Sugar Pill, independent, more expensive company because they've got more of an overhead. That's the only one, maybe like I haven't done it because the holidays is always tight, but I think this year when I get my coupon, I'm gonna get. I really wanted some of those moon dust eyeshadows, so I might do that this holiday when I get those coupons, Sephora coupon. So we'll see, but those things, they're permanent. So when it comes to something ultra limited, you got to jump on that first. And so I'm hoping that Wet n Wild skips the holiday collection. They skipped it last year. I hope they skip it again. Again, looking forward to seeing what Fantasy Makers comes out. What Wet n Wild does with the Fantasy Makers. Usually now I know that they sell everything now online, so I don't have to worry if something you only find it at Rite Aid or whatever, because I know they will sell it online. I just thank God things just feel like they're going a little bit back to normal. I did almost everything I wanted to do before school starts. Like I said, I just want to give the floors a good mopping, and I'd like to get to the fridge, but that probably might not happen because, like I said, I'm gonna have appointments all next week again. So just little by little, I think that everything's finally getting back to normal as my life can be anyway. Okay, so hopefully I see you next week. If not, I'll see you the following week, and I think I'm gonna do Air. All right, love you all. Mwah.